helps everyone feel safe, close. 开始啦。Hello everyone, welcome back to Colorido. Here is the Colorido channel, the YouTube channel, Joan Colorido. Welcome all of you to visit our channel and watch our live today. And our live will be held twice a week. And every week will be held at the Tuesday, the afternoon time of the American time, and also the Thursday. Okay, so sometimes we might adjust to the midnight of the West American time. So hope that you can subscribe us and watch our live every week. Here is Tina. Welcome all of you. Okay, so for the old customer, they already knew about us, and we are the manufacturer for the seamless digital printer. And for the new audience, and you may know nothing about us, so let me here to give you a brief introduction. So our company is Ningbo Haishu Colorido Digital Technology Company, and we're located in Ningbo, near Shanghai. So it is just nearby, by 2 hours away. By driving, it will be here, a very peaceful and beautiful city. And our company was established at 2015. So we have been focused on this developing and researching for the seamless digital printer, as what you could see behind me, this kind of the seamless digital printer. And our designed printer are mainly for printing for these knitting tubular items, the seamless tubular items, like what you see here, the sock and the sleeve covers. Yeah, and sock, actually, you have multiple choice of the material. So whatever the polyester or the cotton or the kind of the nylon or thick nylon would be okay. So these kind of items are suitable for printing by our printer. And also, it is also valued, it is available, workable for printing like this kind of the product. So the buff scarf, yeah. And also even the ladies long stocking, and also like this, what you see, it is a seamless, yeah, seamless yoga top, yoga t-shirt. And here, like the yoga shorts. So everything in seamless item. This is the seamless tube. So with this blank tube or any blank sock or any blank the buff scarf, if it is the knitting tubular items, it is suitable for our printer to print. Yeah. So in the last over 10 years, we have been researching and developing this kind of seamless digital printer, and meanwhile we try to upgrade the every generation of the printer to get it more efficient. Yeah, I saw someone is coming to the our live. Hi, welcome. Hi, Travis, welcome you. Ginger people. We don't talk about people today, okay? Then we talk about our printer. And I do prefer that you have any question for our printer, and you can just leave the question there in the comment area. And during the live broadcast, I will try my best to answer all the questions there, okay? Yeah, so just now we talked about our who we are. So we are Ningbo Haishu Colorido, and what we do, we develop and manufacturing the seamless digital printer. And with this over 10 years experience for the manufacturing of the seamless digital printer, we also tried our best and also invest heavily for the developing and researching the upgraded system. The upgraded mean the printer, like not only the first generation, but also the second generation, and also later for the third generation, and even now the fourth generation. So all these kind of different multiple generation of the printer, different model. Okay, someone is coming back again. Hi, good morning. Hey, Todd. Hi, welcome to the live. Hi, I saw Jay is here. Okay, so welcome all of you here and welcome to our live broadcast. And here is Tina. So here what you are at the Joan Colorido, the YouTube channel. Welcome all of you. And you can subscribe us and watch our live. Welcome all of you to here. And yeah, just now I gave you the brief introduction of who we are. We are Colorido. We are Ningbo Haishu Colorido Digital Technology Company. Yeah, so in the over 10 years of the experience for the researching and developing and for the upgrading printer, we also try our best to commit to enhance the capability for the upgraded software. And recently, we just launched the auto print, which can accept to support the POD file. And also, we developed with the system, with the visual positioning system by using the camera. Yeah, so later I will show you how it works. Welcome all of you. If any question, just let me know. Hi. Yeah, welcome all of you. Hi, Rex Boy. Yeah, the goat. No, I'm not Joanne, but yes, Joanne. Miss Joanne is our boss. She is the nice lady, and she is our boss. And here is Tina. Nice meeting you all. Yeah. So I'd like to show you in this live broadcast. So how our work mail look like and what we do daily here in the work mail, and how our printer look like, how our printer works. So I will show you all these kind of in details, and with all the introduction and or the tips of using the printer during the live. So if you have any question during the live, and you can just leave the comments there at the comment area, and I will try my best to answer all of the questions during the live. Roxy boy, yeah, that is a good idea. So we can just print the US dollars. For sure. Yeah, we can do that. But just these printers are designed for printing on the knitted tubular items. So if you like, and you can just print the US dollars to the sock, and to the sleeve cover, and also, if you like, and you can also print on this kind of the seamless yoga shorts. Yeah, we can print the money on these kind of the knitting tubular items for sure, no problem at all. Just take a picture of the money and then just make the design and then print on it. No problem at all. And also with this kind of the barb scarf, and then once you wear it every day, yeah, you just put the money on your face, no problem. And then it will be so attractive once you're walking in the street. Let's try it, okay? Yeah. Okay, so above information is who we are, what we do, and what kind of this printer look like, and what kind of the application you could print. Yeah, welcome all of you. This is Joan Colorido. Here is Tina. Nice meeting you all. So any question there? Yeah, sure. So attractive. So just get the printer and you will be attractive in local. No doubts at all. Okay. Okay, so considering about this kind of a seamless digital printing item for the applications, just now we gave you the list, what kind of the applications it could be printed. Okay, so for the socks, for the sleeve covers, and for the buff scarves, and for the yoga suits. No problem. Hi, Travis. No problem. Send you a printer. Just let's get the order first and get everything settled down, and I will send you the PI, and then you leave your email there, and we will consult you back. Okay? Okay. Hey, everybody. So welcome to our live. Here is Tina, and what you are watching now is in the YouTube channel, Joan Colorido. So here, today we will show you who we are, what we do, and how our printer works. And what you see, I'm standing here, is our work mail. So here, there are so many different models. There are so many different models of the printers are laying here. So why we do like this? Because we are the manufacturer of this producing the seamless digital printer, and not only selling the printer only, we also do the after sale service. Yeah. So with this, yes, I will show you. Yeah. So with this kind of different model of the printer, and we could be guaranteed for our customer, whatever the old customer or the new customer, whatever they have, what kind of the generation of our printer, we are guaranteeing our customer will get the service, will get the first priority to resolving their printer problems. Yeah. So here, let me show you. Here you can see this is the second generation of the printer. This is the second generation of the printer, and what is using for the printing method, the printing mode is already upgraded from the first generation of the flash scanning to currently spiral printing. You can see. Yeah, it is the spiral printing mode. So during this cartridge moving, actually this roller, it's rotate itself, so it is spiraling, and from one side to the other, just one time printing, and then the whole design will be printed. Then the whole process of the printing process will be finished. And this is just one part for the printing. So later I will introduce you what kind of the process involved based on different material. So you can see it is the long roller, and after one time printing, just one pair of the sock will be finished for printing. And now she needs to offload this roller and upload again the new roller with the preparation of the new sock. And after it is fixed, she needs the assistance for this laser device to adjust the sock position and ensure each piece of the sock will be placed in proper position. Okay, so this is the second generation, and this one is it's more sort of like the 15,000. This is like 15,000. So based on your detailed requirements, so what kind of the software and what kind of the function it needs and what kind of the diameter of the roller. So based on these details, the price will be different, and we can discuss in details later, okay? If you are interested in our printer, and just let us know your email address, you can just type there, or you can just consult us with our website, www.coloridotech.com. There, you could consult with our email address, or you can just send me the email directly, tina.ji@coloridoprinter.com. Yeah, Okay, so with these two kinds of the way, you can reach us and we can discuss further in details. Okay, so this is the second generation. So not that we ask you to buy the first generation, because first generation is already the old-fashioned one. But we still have the first generation of the printer here in this work mail. That is why, because our old customer who already followed us for 10 years, and they got the first generation of the printer, and so far the printer still could running well, so we still has the responsibility to service them, to get the guarantee that they can still running well with the first generation of the printer to produce these socks. Okay, so I asked the question, I answered the question of the just now the gentleman asked, why you need to get the first generation, it's already gets with the second generation of the printer, right? Okay, not ask you to buy the first generation, but we just telling you that why we have still the first generation machine keeping in our work mail. Yeah, that is for the better after sale service. Yes, of course, sure, it could be delivered to Philippines. Yes, and also we have the agents located in Japan and responsible for this Asia market. So later, once you consult us, we can just forward all this kind of the information to our agent, to our distributor, that they could in charge and ensure that you will get the good service on time. Yeah. Okay, just now what you see, this is the second generation of the printer. Okay, and here comes with the third generation, which one is the hot selling one. So you see, with the third generation of the printer, what changed? You know what changed from the outship? Yeah, the outlook of this design for this printer changed. And previously, it was just one single roller and print one pair of sock one time. And here, what you see, it is already with 4 rollers, right? Yes, exactly. Thank you. Hi. Your name, yeah, in the YouTube, you are calling the goat. Yes. You're right. Exactly. So now the workload decreased a lot. So the operator no need to upload and offload the roller anymore. What she needs to do is just standing at this position, and waiting for the roller turn to her position for offload and upload the sock. So she is just needs to standing here at this position. No need to move anymore. And no need to offload and upload the roller anymore. So her workload actually decreased a lot. Now you see, after one piece sock of setting up, she has the time to get the other one automatically turn to her position and offload it. And meanwhile, during the printing time, here is under printing. So during this printing time, she has the capability to upload and adjust the new one. So you see, during his offloading the printed sock, here start print. And meanwhile, she is uploading. So actually, this third generation of the printer increased a lot of the efficiency for production. Yeah, good. Sounds good. Thank you. The goat, thank you. Okay, so this is the design for the third generation of the printer. So from the workload, it decreased, and from the efficiency output of the production, it increased a lot. So one decreased, the other increased for the efficiency for the production output. And this output for 1 hour is around 55 pairs to 86 pairs. So it depends. It depends how complicated of this artwork is and how much the time the operator needs to adjust the sock during printing, during setting up. If this is simple, and then the speed will be increased, so the output will be better. And now you see she's wrapping the paper on the roller. So this paper needs to be replaced once it is stained with full of the ink. And how often you need to change it, it depends. It depends on what kind of the article you print. If it is with dark color, and every minute or every time printing of the ink amount will coming out a lot, and then it needs to be replace the paper frequently, like 3 to 4 pairs. But if like this one, this is just the several print elements there. So actually it could print like 12 pairs or 15 pairs. And after that, this paper needs to be changed. No, not the more elaborate the design. Actually, it is counting like the amount of the ink. So let's say I will show you what it depends on. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to print like this kind of the design with the all over print design with the ground color and its dark color, and also on the top side of the ground color you have several designs there, it is all over print. But what you see, this one, the background color is just black, just the white. So the white ground is not printed. Only these kind of small elements printed on the sock. So this one, compare with this one, of course, this ink amount will be more than this one. So if printing with this kind of design, then after 3 to 4 or 6 pairs, this paper has to be replaced because the amount will be stained to the top of the paper, because the paper will stain more or less the ink during printing. To protect it will be clean, neat and clean for this metal part of the roller. And also if you don't change the paper, and then it will impact with the coming printed sock at the inside part. It will be stained with the ink mark. So to avoid that, you need to change the paper frequently. Not that much often, but based on what kind of the design you're printing. Okay, so this is the third generation of the printer. So it released the labor very much. So workload-wise, for this operator, released a lot. 那个好了吗 ？And here, compare with the third generation of the printer. Here is the fourth generation of the printer. And from the outside, from the outlook, you also could see that the obvious difference compared with the third generation of the printer is that now it is with 2 rollers. Yes, so just 2 rollers, not the third roller anymore. Why? Because here with the fourth generation of the printer, this we designed with the roller. You could see it is a bit longer, right? Compared with the third generation of the printer. You can see here, this is the third generation of the printer. Yeah, so here, the length for this roller is just 60. It's just 60 centimeters. Well, this one, it is even longer than my arm, right? Even longer than my arm. So this one, the standard length of this roller is 70 centimeters. And this center motor drive is at the backwards of this, at just one side of this printer, and it could move backwards. You see, it could move backwards to here. So here with around 30 centimeters space, we can leave it for the roller length here. So from the technical wise, this roller, you could get the customization. You could get a customized size. With the longer length, it is like 100 centimeters. Yeah, so the longest roller could be 100 centimeters. So based on different lengths of this roller, you could print for different applications. So any question? You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I know the goat is not your real name. So may I have your name? Thank you. I'd like to get your name. And next time when I saw you, I can remember you. I can, call you properly. So here, with the standard setting, we give this 70 centimeters long for this roller. Well, you can do longer. You can do longer size for this roller to print like the stocking, Hey, Damien. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Damien. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. And okay, so next time when I saw you, I know you are Damien, not the goat. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, the fourth generation of this printer, we have the adjustable, the multiple choice for this roller length. And with the longer one, we could print for lady stocking. So with just 2 legs all together could be printed. And after printing, you could get the cut and sew. So for this one, it is multifunction with more option for your applications to be printed. Yeah, except the length of the roller. Also, the dimension of this diameter of the roller has the alternative option. So you could choose the smaller one. The smallest one will be like the diameter like 60 millimeter. And the standard one will be like 82 millimeter. So you also could choose the 37 millimeters if you have the children's sock to be printed. The 673 millimeter diameter of the roller will be suitable. And if you have the newborn baby sock to be printed, and then the 60 millimeter, the roller diameter will be suitable. So based on your detailed applications, and then gets the proper printer. So this is the 4th generation of the printer with the 2 arms, with these 2 arms. Yeah, and here you see with these 2 arms, we set it up with the 4 heads, not the 2 heads anymore, but increased with 4 heads. And with these 4 heads, we could set it up with the 8 colors. 8 colors. And normally, what we're using now is in the market are mainly for this kind of seamless digital printer are mainly designed for just 2 heads. 2 heads for 4 colors. But here we designed already the 8 colors in 4 heads. Yeah, what is the advantages for these 8 colors, 4 heads? That is because I show you here with this nylon. This kind of the slip cover are mainly in nylon material. So for nylon material, if you use 4 colors, and then for this solid color, like the solid yellow or the solid red or the green, with the 4 colors, you will see that the image is not that kind of pure color, but it is with the color dots you could obviously see. So with the different printing solution improved, and then we just get it down with the 4 heads in 8 colors. So the printing solution, it improved a lot to meet up the customer's requirement to print it very tiny details for some designs. Okay, so with this 4th generation of the printer, you can have the 8 colors alternative option for this printer. Yeah. 这个调好了吗? And also, just now at the first beginning, I mentioned that we are also committed to enhance the capability for the software. So we recently launched the auto print, which could support the POD file. And also, we have launched the visual system, the visual positioning system. Like here, what you see, this is the system for the visual positioning, and it is with the camera. So this camera's function is to capture the image. Okay, here I will explain more to you about this visual positioning system. So far, what you got in the market is mainly for the printed sock. With the printed sock are mainly with the black hue and tone. But here, with this colored hue and tone, so how to ensure that this colored part will not be printed, and at the connection of the joining side for this blank and the color part, how to distinguish, how to recognize the exact same of this side seam of this colored and white color. So that's why we use the camera for help. So this camera will sorry. So for example, once I load up the sock, okay, the hue part will be sure it has the shape, right? So everyone's strength of this hand is different. And once you load up the sock, and it will be different angle, or this shape of this hue will be more or less different shape. It will be smaller, it will be more stretchable, it will be bigger. So how to be ensure that during printing this shape, whatever the shape will be changed or not, and then this shape will not be printed. How? That's why we use the camera for assistance. So the camera first will scan this image piece by piece. So every piece of this sock will be scanned first by the camera. And after it is scanning, all these data inputs to the software. And you can see here is the shape, what the camera scanned and read it data. And once it inputs to here, the software, we could see what kind of the shape the camera got. So you see, based on the correct sock, and it will capture the accurate shape. And then it will tell the software, this is the image I found on this sock. So later, ensure later the printing will be avoid to this part. So this is the sock. This is the sock. This is how it looks. Okay, so here you see this toe part has been scanned. Exact same, right? And then this is the heel part. It's scanned. And this is the sock opening. So you see, once it's loaded up to the roller, this line is not very straight, but it is curved. For sure, it will be curved because that is human beings' work to stretch it. Cannot be like the machine. And also, this is the textile. So textile has the stretchability. So with the different strengths at one side, it will be different shape later after stretching. So with this kind of the technology, the camera helps us to scan the image, scan the color part, how the shape it is, and then later, during printing, it will just skip over to this kind of color part. It will skip over to this color part and only print for this white color. And I show you how it works. So just now, 你刚才那个袜子呢？打印好的。So after this scan, and this is how it printed. So I show you here. You could see this is the all over print. You can see here, this is the image, this is the artwork. So it is all over print. So according to this position, so this part should be the heel, right? And the heel part should be printed with this design. But you see here, this heel, I can just touch it. And it's nothing left on my hand. So here, you see my finger, the pointer and the middle. So, and even my thumb king. So I just touch it, and then nothing left on my finger, right? You check out this pointer and middle finger, it's nothing. So it means for this heel part, it's not printed yet. But here, if I touch it, now it's wet. But you see, the connection is perfect. It is perfect connecting with just the design and stop at the line of the knitting for this heel, right? If I touch here, now you see, I try to touch it here. You see, it is some color stained on my finger. Now, this is now you see, the ink is stained to my finger. But here, the heel part is not being printed. So this is the technology that once we wanted to use the colored part, the colored toe and the colored heel and toe, or you don't want to get this even black color hue and tone part to be stained with the printed color, then use the camera, the visual system, the visual positioning system. Yeah. So this is how it works. So this is how it works. And let's try it again, and I will show you how it works. 你能帮我试一下吗？等一下，等一下。这个有四个颜色。Okay, so let's try later how the color look like. Okay, I will show you how it works later. And just now, we show you what the different generation of the printer's feature is. So with the second generation, it's from the flat scanning printing mode to the spiral printing mode already. So the efficiency actually for the printing moment increased already. Well, later, the third generation, we have the 4 rollers already, and with the less workload. So the production efficiency improved a lot. And currently of this year, at the first beginning of January, we launched with the 4th generation of the printer. So with the 2 arms, 2 rollers, which could get the adjustable roller size, with longer one, with shorter one, and with different dimension of the roller size, you could print for different applications. Okay, and talking about these printers, and someone might ask, what kind of the material it could be printed? Any material would be possible. Let's say like this, except the acrylic. So far, the acrylic, the yarn cannot be printed by this digital printer. And other yarns like cotton, normal cotton, polyester, and fake nylon, wool, bamboo. So all these kind of the polyester yarn or like the natural yarn, like the wool, the bamboo. So all these kind of this kind of yarn could be printed by our printer. Yeah, just different material and different ink. So different material, we have the different ink, we have the different solution. So for the polyester, it is just simple. Printing, heating, 2 steps, done. The whole process will be done. And for the cotton one, you might need a little bit a longer process. Well, it is also your decision, because so far we already launched another kind of printing solution for cotton. So pigment, using the pigment ink. So for cotton, you have 2 options. You have alternative option with the pigment ink instead of the reactive water-based ink. Yeah, so with the reactive water-based ink for the cotton, you might have the longer process. So printing is just in the middle process of the whole processes. Yeah, so cotton and wool and nylon, you need different ink like the reactive ink, the acid ink, and later you need the different process. You need first the pre-treatment. Yeah, the pre-treatment. So pre-treatment, you need to soak this kind of soak or the material. Soak it with some chemical liquid. And then after that, you need spin drying. So get rid of all this liquid. And after spin drying, you need to dry. So all these applications of the materials only can be printed under totally dried condition. So the printing will coming next to the drying after the pre-treatment. And after printing, you need drying it again. So after all this material will be dried and then sent to the steamer for steaming. And after steaming, drying it again. So all this material needs to be totally dried before you go for washing finishing process. And after finishing of the washing, then the whole process will be completed for cotton, for nylon, for wool material based on the water-based ink of reactive or the acid. So that is the difference. That is the total difference to compare with the polyester material, right? For the process. Okay. So that is a basic idea. So how the process is for either polyester or nylon, cotton, wool material. And if you wanted to get a simple and easy and short process for the cotton, then you could choose the pigment ink. And with the pigment ink, you still need to do the pretreatment. Yeah, the pretreatment is unavoidable for cotton, even it is pigment ink or it is the reactive ink. You could not avoid it, but for the later process, the finishing, for the after printing, and then you could just symbolize it, just heating, like the polyester sock, just sent to the oven, and under 150 degrees, the whole process for the pigment ink on cotton will be done. So that is the general idea how the process is and what's the difference it is. Yeah. Okay, and now let's see if we can show you we print under this technical device for the camera, the visual positioning system. 帮我打一个呢？ Okay, so here, welcome our technician, Mr. Zhang. Say hi. 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 Nice to meet you and glad you're working for us. Okay, so now it just scanned and just direct print. So printing actually with this visual positioning system is same. Just easy, click print, it will be started. And here, yeah, so actually here it's not being printed. Let's see, here is my little finger, right? Nothing color on it, and I can just scratch on top of this hue part. You see, it's nothing left, right? And here I try, now my pointer, it has a little bit colored, and I try here, you see, once wow, what a luck for me, right? So it means that this part of this hue not being printed during printing. And also you could see here, I have this laser line straight setting here, right? But you could see here is the black, but this black is not being printed. So even once you set up with this sock with the color part unshaped, just not straight enough, but curve, and then this camera will capture the every small details of the printer. So during printing, it just skip over. So let's see, now we print on this color. 这个橘色的呢？ And now with the orange one, you see the skin shape changed automatically, right? And then I try to print and see how this will look like. And now let's start. So every single piece of the sock which I load up, it will just automatically scan and then capture the image with the color part, and automatically it will skip over. Yeah, let's try it here. So still my little finger, right? It's nothing. It's nothing, clean. So you can see from the surface of this part, you see here, it's nothing left, right? So no color printed for this part, for this color part. So it skip over. You see? So this is the just upgraded system for this visual system, visual positioning system. The very important, it will be this camera. And here is the light. Here is the light device. So the light assists this camera with a very bright light here. So ensure once it is under scanning, it is capture the image with the accurate shape. So this is how the visual positioning system working like. Okay, so if you have any question, any doubts, any like the printing solution, the printing method, the printing process, or the how it works, or if you have anything about this printing or the printer, what we introduce you of Colorido seamless digital printer, you can just let us know your question, and you can leave it there in the question, the comment area, and then we will try to answer every single question during the live. Or you can also consult us with the email. So you can just visit our website, www.coloridotech.com, to get the email address. Or you can send me directly with tina.ji@coloridoprinter.com. So both way for your option. So welcome all of you to write email for us, and we'd be glad to help you. Okay, so here is Tina, and what you are watching now is the Joan Colorido in YouTube channel, the live broadcast. So just look around here. What's the production going on? Yeah, and you see some people, the operator is busy for the printing job. Yeah, and some operator is just busy for the preparation. So what you see here, you see here, yeah, this is actually the first job. This is actually the first job every morning before you start printing. So you need to get everything prepared, like for paper. So this needs to be stick. This needs to be stick with the adhesive tape. So later we'll prepare for your printing using. Okay, here. Okay, so here, what you see, it is the steaming process. It just finished steaming. It just finished steaming. You see the color? Now it's getting dark. So every single piece of the sock in the cotton material or the wool material will be sent here for steaming after printing. And now what you see he is doing now, here, you see, come and see. Yeah. Wow, it is warm. It is the hot one. So now it's dried. It's dried already. So after steaming, it needs to be dried again. Okay, so this one is the heating oven. This is the heating oven for the cotton or wool or bamboo material. So this is after printing using. After printing, the sock needs to be sent to here and for 5 or 8 minutes drying. And after drying, it needs to go for steaming. And after steaming, it needs to go back here again for dry, for totally dry. So before washing, it needs to be sent here twice for drying. And you see here, 这个要进去的哦。So this sock is just finished for heating. So now it's dried. Now it's dried. But now it needs to send to this steamer for steaming. So the whole check of this cotton sock, after printing, after heating, it needs to be sent to the steamer for steaming. So here, steaming will cost around 20 to 20 seconds. 20 to 22 minutes for steaming. Okay, so after steaming and after heating, then the sock will be laying here. And now you could see after the steaming how the color is pump out. So the green is very bright, right? And even this purple color, it's almost like the neon color. And also this green. So compare with the just printed color, you could see how bright the color is. Now you see how bright the color is, right? Now, here, this is element. You see how bright now it is, and previously it is light. And after heating and after drying, and then color just pump out. It just pump out with very vibrant color now. So the last process will be the washing. It will be the washing process, washing finishing. And washing, actually, we just call it washing process. It's just one step, right? But actually, it's not. It is several steps. It's like cold water, hot water, cold water, and warm water, and cold water again. So it needs another 6 to 7 steps during the washing process. Yeah. So after washing, and then the whole process will be completed for the cotton one. Okay, so here I just said it is the preparation step every morning. So you need to get this adhesive tape and tape it along this edge of the paper. For later, once you change the paper, you need to use this. So this needs to be done every morning. So before you start your daily printing job, and what you need to do is get this one to be stick on. And with this preparation, then the printing job could be done, could be start. Okay. And also what you need to be done is that every morning, once this kind of preparation job is done, then before you printing, and then you need to get this test for the print hat. Okay, so now with all this kind of the introduction, what do you think that what kind of the image you wanted to print on? What kind of the sock you wanted to get if you have the chance to get the customization sock? So what kind of the sock you would like to get? So here, sometimes for the holiday, what kind of the design you'd like to print to, and as the gift, or for this any anniversary you need to celebrate, or it is some kind of a ceremony you attend, and get this printed sock with the customization. So it will be a special gift. So what do you think? What kind of the design you can think about? You can just let me know. So any interesting things, any beautiful scene, beautiful the view, what you've seen, you wanted to print, or someone's lovely moment, you wanted to just get this memorable moment. Yeah, like this one. Like this one. Actually, it is the picture from a cat. I will show you how cute she is. So just as simple of a picture, and then you can just get it on your own sock. Okay, so I have so many pictures of her in my, you see, very cute cat, right? And her name is Caramel Cat. Yeah, and it's a she. Very lovely. And this is Baozi. It is her best friend, and he's also coming and see her, to visit her. And then, you see here, they just look at each other. And maybe they talk about the funny things of happened daily, or the short greetings. maybe. So for these kind of the pictures which you shoot during your daily life, you can just get it on your sock, your printed sock. So with my caramel cat, and I'd like to, you see here, what a cute moment, a very soft and emotional moment. Okay, so for this kind of the picture, which you shoot, and then you just get the design. Okay, so here, you see? Yep. Okay, so with this lovely cat, the picture, and then you get you just cut her head here and make this design. Okay, and then we just simply click print. Then it will start. Yeah. So once you load up this sock, ensure the heel part will be just flat. And now it's just printing. And the printing moment is just needs 20 seconds. It's just 20 seconds. So after printing, it just turns to the proper position itself. So you see how the details it is of this caramel cat. So compare with the picture, you could see how they look alike. So you could see that how they look alike. Now you see if they look alike. You see what's the picture it is, and what's the final printed sock of this image quality it is. So they look so alike, right? So every single details it just presents on this sock. So here would be obviously to compare. See? Exact same, right? Exact same. So what you took the picture it is, then what you got finally on the printed sock it is. That is really amazing. Yeah. So every single piece of the printed sock, after printing, you need to just pull it out and then hang there for the next step. If it is the polyester, then you need to send to the oven for the heating under 180 degrees and with just 3 minutes, and then the whole process will be done. Yeah, so just how simple it is, right? Anything, any design. And then for the anniversary, for the ceremony, and for the any memorable moment. Just now my photographer was scared. She was shocked by someone just coming to our work mail. Okay. So what you need to do is just a pair of gloves and then a pair of socks. Then load up. Load up to the position. And here I need to get this position adjustment and move there to the real end of this picture. So it will be just now on the edge of the printed paper. And we know what is the real ending of the printing, right? So use this pedal. Once you set up for this side and use the pedal, you can easily move the roller and then adjust it. So ensure your sock ending will be just within this setting, proper setting. Otherwise, if the over part of this line will not be printed later. So you have to be sure the whole round of this setting for this sock ending just within this laser line. Okay. Okay, so setting it down and then use this touch screen and click here and it will rotate. Yep, and it will print. And during the printing, I can load up another printing job. So I can just load up another sock for next printing job. Yeah. Here it is done. So now we change another image, yeah? Let's get another one. So during its printing, and I can adjust here. Yeah, you see. Oh, it's a yummy pizza and fried chips. If anyone loves the chips, yeah, and hamburger. Okay, so after it is done, I need to put it out. So, a lovely picture. Just see how even the beef, yeah, even the beef and cheese I could see from the printing. So the burger have several layers, right? You can see obviously the beef is there and the cheese is there with some tomatoes and yeah, vegetables there. So this is how this is how to print. So during your printing, if you have any difficulties, any problems, you can just come to us at the first time, and we will just help you at the first priority time to resolving your problem. And sometimes you might need to have the very tiny small details to be shown on the sock. And sometimes maybe your printed sock has some disperse issue. So with the other part of the sock, it is thin with the color. So how to resolve this? And all these kind of the doubts, the consideration, you can just communicate with us. So come to us, and even you don't have our printer, but you're still doing this kind of the printing job, and also welcome you to share your question, your issue, your difficulty, your pains, and let's see what we could do, and we could help. We would love to help for sure. Just trust us, and we will be here and support for everyone. Yeah, for this kind of seamless digital printing industry. And we hope that with our help, that each of the customer can grow up their business in this seamless digital printing item. Okay, so this is how it works. If you wanted to see more, how it prints, yeah, I can show you. So just now what we talked about the auto print, actually if you have the custom printed sock, and each design you have just one pair, and you just set it up with each design just one pair, and then just load up all the printing job here. So it will start printing without any stop. Without any stop. It will just automatically print one by one until you, the operator, that you cannot chase up to the machine, and then you would like the machine to stop. Until then, you just pause. You just pause this machine by this touching screen, and then by pausing it to stop the machine. Otherwise, all the files which you load up one time will be continuously running one by one. Yeah, so this is the auto print. The auto print supports the POD file. So just one-time upload of all these files together, and then it will just print directly one time without any stop until you ask him. You ask the machine to stop. So this is the auto print. Okay? So any question, any doubts, any issues you've met, you've heard, so you can just consult us, and we'd like to help. So, any question there? Okay, no question. And then I'd like to show you why you need to do this kind of the seamless digital printing sock instead of the traditional sock, traditional jacquard sock. So the normal knitting sock. Why? Okay, so for example, that now I have an innovation idea for my wedding ceremony, for my good friend's wedding ceremony. So I'd like to send her a surprise to make her and her husband, yeah, with the sweet moment, the the picture which I have in my hands to be printed on the sock. So with left and right, it means wife and husband. So I'd like to put their sweet, the honeymoon, this moment to the print, to this sock. So I will choose the seamless digital printing sock instead of the jacquard sock. Why? Because first, I can get fast delivery. With the seamless digital printing sock, it will be very fast. So printing only 20 seconds, and I can get very fast delivery. This is the first point. I'd like to choose the seamless digital printing sock. The second one, will be no MOQ issue. With the jacquard sock, I have to reach certain amount of the MOQ, right? And then I can get the jacquard one. But for seamless digital printing sock, no MOQ at all. Even one pair we can print. Okay, this is the second point. And the third point is that picture will show the people's face, the cheeks, the eyelashes, and the whole makeup, and the hair color. So all these kind of color all together, it might over than 12, then 13, then 15 colors involved. But for the jacquard, the normal jacquard knitting sock, so far as I know, it is only have 8 colors maximum. So you have the limitation for the colors. So that's why the third point, I choose the seamless digital printing sock. No color limitation. So whatever the color will be, even it is this gradient color, this kind of the gradient color, it's still possible to print from the dark blue to light blue to turquoise and to the yellowish green and green, and then back to this light turquoise color and to the dark blue again. So with this gradient color, it could be present on this seamless digital printing sock, but it could not be present on the normal jacquard knitting sock. So that is the third point I'd like to choose with the seamless digital printing item. And the fourth will be, this is the seamless digital printing sock. The inside, you could see what a neat and clean inside it is, right? Well, which I hold now, it is the normal jacquard. This is the normal jacquard sock. So only with the background color, it is only 1, 2, and 3 colors involved in total. That is in total, just 3 colors. But let's see how it looked inside. Here we go. This is the normal jacquard knitting sock inside. How it looks. How it looks. You see what? Yeah, very long hair, the loose threads, right? The hairy. It is the loose threads so much. It is so much. Well, compare with this one. It is neat and clean. This is loose threads. So once I wear it, it is uncomfortable. It's some itchies with these loose threads. Well, this one, nothing. It's nothing. So this is the fourth point. That's why I choose the seamless digital printing items instead of the jacquard. Because if any kind of the innovation just occurred to my head, and I can just record it and get the design and then send to the software and print. That's it. Simple and easy, right? And also fast delivery, no MOQ, no color limitation, no loose threads. So these kind of the advantages are for the seamless digital printing sock nowadays. And also sometimes once you have any memorable the anniversary and any memorable sweet moment you had with your families, with your friends, with your colleagues. So every happy moment, the sweet moment you record it to your phone, to your cell phone as the picture you shoot. Then just use that picture to record your beautiful life and then send to the software, send to this printer, the seamless digital printer, and then print it out. It will be a good present. It will be a good gift for your families, for your colleagues, for your friends. And it will surprising you. It will surprising you, believe me. So that is the advantages of comparing the normal jacquard sock to the seamless digital printing sock. So how they look like and how many the advantages and disadvantages involved. So with these kind of the advantages, I think nowadays that people's ideas and also this kind of the opinion changed a lot. So custom printed sock will be the potential market for everyone. So no doubt, take action now, and let's grow together with Colorido. Here is Tina, and here what you are watching now is the Joan Colorido in YouTube channel, the live broadcast. And welcome you to subscribe us and follow us, and also watch our live twice a week. And today, this live is held at the West American time late night. And next time, it will be the West American time in the afternoon of Thursday. So we will be still here, and welcome all to our live. So any question? Any question? I'd like to give you the reply according to my experience, according to my knowledge for this industry, for this seamless digital printer. Okay, and talking about the traditional jacquard sock and the seamless digital printing sock. And someone might ask, nowadays the market is also popular for another kind of printing sock. That is the sublimation sock. That's right, sublimation sock. That's also easy. That's just one pair of the blank sock. You can get any picture and print on the paper and transfer by the heat press. But I will show you what's the difference of this sublimation sock compared to our seamless digital printing sock. Okay, so later what you will see how the difference of they are. So what kind of the two different okay. So let me show you. Yeah. Okay. Here. What I got in my hands now is one for the seamless digital printing sock. The other is the The sublimation sock, correct. Yes, sublimation sock. Okay, so now let's find out what's the difference of these two socks. So what's the difference then? Okay, just from outlook, these two are the exact same blank sock. Well, one is wider, one is narrow, and one is longer, one is shorter. So that is the difference from the outlook, right? Okay, then you see, actually these are the same material. So here, this one, the rib is still standing there. The rib is still standing here. You see? Okay, now you can see it clearly. This rib is still standing. Well, this rib is dead. It's just laying down and flat. And also on the top of the surface, you could see the shining through color, right? The color is shining through. Well, this one is a little bit dull. So once it is dull, it is show the kind of the qualification. Well, this one bring you the cheap outlook, right? Okay, so the fiber for this sublimation sock is already dead. Well, this one is still alive. It is alive and active. And from this side seam, let's see what's the difference then. Okay, so here, the side seam. Let's put it here for easy compare, okay? This is the side seam, and here it is side seam. Okay, so now you could see the side seam for this sublimation sock, it has a clear dead mark, right? It is a side seam dead mark. Well, this one, no dead mark. And also here, what you see from the gouge, from the knitting gouge, you could see the white color at this side seam, right? Well, this one, you could not see the gouge of the background color of white. You could not see through, right? Yeah, and also here, coming the most important. Here you could see this side, the cat head is cutting off. And well, this one is another half of this cat's face. So it should be the whole pattern actually. But here, it was split up. It was split up into two from the one side to the other. So the sublimation sock for this design, it destroyed the design. While this one, it has the whole design. It has the whole design, right? Yeah, so the design split up. The design is completed. The side seam has the white gouge, white color to be seen through. The side seam has no white color to be seen through. The side seam has the gouge dead mark. The side seam has no dead mark. The whole outlook of this fiber was dead. Here, the whole fiber is still alive. Okay. Then the image. The image is just, it's just like a picture and a print on the sock. Well, this one, you almost see it's like a real cat is just standing there, right? So everything, every printing element is looking active. Well, this one, no, not active, non-active, and this is active. So from this aspect, we could see how difference of this sublimation sock compared with the seamless digital printing sock. So the difference actually is big. Just see what your requirement it is. And also, during wearing, it is a big difference again. Let's see. Once I wear it, I stretch a little bit, then the whole image was split up. The whole image was split up, right? Just I stretch a little bit, and then the whole image, you can see the deep gouge of the color, you could see in it. But here, with the seamless digital printing sock, now, here, you still could not see that the deep side of this different color, right? So, compare with the sublimation sock, and seamless digital printing sock has so many advantages for the printing element alive, for the sock material still active, and for the side seam, there is no the side seam mark, the dead mark, and for the side seam, no the white gouges could be seen through, and also that for the whole outlook, it is more active. Yeah, and also the side seam of the image, the side seam of the image is complete. So with all these kind of the aspects of the advantages, that now actually the sublimation sock is more and more not that much popular anymore. So with the high qualification of the customer's requirement, you have to get the seamless, the 360 degrees of the seamless digital printing sock instead of the sublimation sock anymore. Okay, these are the comparison of the sublimation sock to the seamless digital printing sock. Okay, so if you have any question, any doubts regarding the printed sock or the seamless digital printer, and you can consult us, and we'd love to help to support you to give all what you need. Okay? So any question, you can just leave there in the comment area and let me know. I will try my best to answer your question during the live broadcast. So any question? No question? Yeah. Okay. So far that our customer, sometimes they're because most of the time that our customer is quite satisfied with the full colors, with just C and YK in this digital seamless digital printing industry. CMYK to print on the textile will be enough for you. But just for certain circumstances, that once you have the high requirements, then you need to have the 4 colors with the 8 colors, 4 hats with 8 colors. So what kind of the circumstance you need the 8 colors? Let me show you. 冰袖在哪里？ Okay, so here what I have is the sleeve cover. So what kind of the circumstance that you need the 8 colors then? Okay, let me explain. So this is the sleeve cover. Okay, so let's start. I will show you, oh, I forgot one. Yep. Okay, so here we go. So why you need the 8 colors? And under what kind of the circumstance that you need the 8 colors instead of the 4 colors? So here, under this circumstance, you have the sleeve cover. And this sleeve cover is with the nylon material. So for nylon material, actually, this sleeve cover is with very density, the high density for knitting. So with this kind of the high density of knitting, once you spray on top of the fiber, and then you have to stretch it a bit, while we have the certain diameter of this roller, you remember? So once it's put onto the roller, it's not that much stretched like this. No, it's not like this. It's just like normal stretched. So with this kind of a high density of the sleeve cover, once it is not stretched too much, and then the density, the high density of the knitting construction will stop the ink to go inside deeply of this fiber. And under this kind of circumstance, if you use the 4 colors, and then with this kind of the pure color of the background, with this pure color of the white, the background will be with the small color dot, will be not in so details like this. But what you need now is the 8 colors. So with 8 colors of the ink to print it on the nylon material, then you see how the color look like. So purely blue color, purely light blue and red color, right? And also you see, once I wearing, how nice color it is, and this even the very tiny small line, it is sharp. It is sharp. You can see the edge of this sharp line. So not stained with other colors anymore, but just purely and sharp color. So under this circumstance, we use the 8 colors printing solution instead of the 4 colors. And also see this green color. It is almost near the neon color, right? And also you see how the dark green and with the light green. So what is the fine image of this edge from this dark green to this light green? And even with this gray color, actually in the digital printing industry, the gray is the most difficult color. While some gray color, it just gets colorful dots to compose them to the gray. But now what you saw here, it's just pure gray color, right? The light gray, the dark gray. So this is the circumstance that you need the 8 colors instead of the 4 colors anymore. So with different material and different character of each yarn, different yarn and different applications, actually we are here to deep researching for variety of the printing solutions also. So not only to make the machine. Make machine is easy. It's very easy. Just get everything assembled together. But the most important of the core technology is the hardware the software and together using with your printer, and then to guide the high process of the printing image. So that is what we're chasing. And not only just assemble the printer, it's done. No, we are here to think about, to get the deep researching, to get the further development, how we can do it better from the hardware, from software, and from the upgraded machine model, and from the upgraded the software and the advanced software to support your daily work, your printing work, and also meet up with every kind of the barriers of customers' requirements, and also working out the printing solution. And besides all of these, we are here to support you 100% with the after-sales service. And why we lay out so many different generation, different model of the printers here, because this is our goal. So at any time, any customers who has any kind of the model of our printer, we could just guarantee and we could just promise you that with the first priority time, we could resolve your problem. That's why we do all of this big workload of the work. So that is the Colorido's goal. We are here not only selling the printer, but we are here to offer you the better service to meet up every customer's requirement. Okay, so any question? So any question, you just can leave it there. And after the live, you can just consult us with the website www.coloridotech.com with our email address. And also, you could just subscribe us and follow us in the YouTube channel. And every day, we will update the different type of the video. And you could just learn from it, and you could just comment and leave your message. Okay? Any question? Okay, so very glad that I did the chance, opportunities to stand in front of the camera and to show you how our work may look like, and give you the brief introduction during the live that who we are, what we do, and what our printer works, and how it works. And our live will be held twice a week. So next time will be the West American time, Thursday at 4 p.m. Okay? So hope that I can see all you guys there at Thursday of West American time. So far for today. And goodbye for now. See you next time. Bye.